Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mathematical Lens by Ganitha. In this video, we are going to continue with chapter number 10, the other side of zero of grade 6 mathematics of the new NCERT textbook, Ganith Prakash. So in this series of videos, we are learning about integers, what are integers, their addition, subtraction, how to compare. So in this video, we are learning more about adding, subtracting and comparing any numbers. Till now, we have practiced smaller numbers, right? Now we'll look into larger numbers as well. So to add and subtract even larger integers, we can imagine even larger lifts. In fact, we can imagine a lift that can extend forever upwards and forever downwards, starting from zero level. So there does not even have to be any building or mine around, just an infinite lift, right? So we can use this imagination to add and subtract any integers we like. For example, suppose we want to carry out the subtraction plus 2000 minus 200. So we can imagine a lift 2000 levels above the ground and 2000 below the ground. So the target level minus the starting level, which will give you the movement needed. Now to go from the starting floor minus 200 to the target floor plus 2000, we must press 2200, right? What does it mean? Plus 2000 to get to 0, right? So suppose here this is the starting floor is this. So from here we will reach, so 2000 positive, and then from here to 2000, wherever the 2000 is, though it is not shown over here, but we will go up from 0 to 2000. Right, wherever it is going. So this is plus 2000. So totally we are going up, and 200 plus 2000, that is 2200 is the answer. Okay. So this is how we understand. Or the other way of doing it, like 2000 minus 2000. So this minus into minus becomes plus. 2000 plus 200 gives 2200, right? So whichever way you understand, you can do it with larger numbers. You can imagine a lift, a very large lift like this, and then understand the steps to be carried forward. Now one more thing is given over here. Notice that 2000 plus 2000 is also 2200. Right? So these both mean the same, right? So what have we done actually here? We have just written the additive inverse. So subtracting a number is also equal to adding its additive inverse. Got it? So in both the cases, you will get the same answer. So there are some questions given over here. Try evaluating the following expressions by similarly drawing and imagining a suitable lift. Either you can draw or you can just imagine, right? So either that or the method which I just taught you. So we will do this sums now one by one. So question number 1. So minus 25 remains minus 25. These two sign converts to minus sign because plus minus minus 30. Same sign means addition. So we add 125 and 30, which gives you 155. But what do? We put the sign of greater. So it is minus 155. Correct? Now question number B. Plus 105 minus 55. So when there are two different signs, we saw this earlier also, then we change it into plus sign. We can write the additive inverse of this. So plus 55 minus minus becomes plus. So 105 plus 55 gives you 160. That is your answer number B. Question number C. Plus 105 plus 55. Right? So it is similar to question number B. Because what we did, plus plus will become plus. There we wrote the additive inverse. Minus minus also becomes plus. So answer will be same, 160 of both B and C. Question number D. Plus 80 minus 150. Right? So plus 80 remains 80. We ignore the plus sign. No need to write it again and again. And this minus minus becomes plus. Right? So 80 plus 150, which gives you 230. That's your answer number D. Question number E. +80 plus 80 plus 150. Again, this D and E are same. If you see, the additive inverse is written. So 80 plus 150 gives you 230. Okay. So both the answers are again same. Question number F. Minus 99 minus 200. So now first number always you write as it is, which is equal to minus 99. And if there are two minus sign, that becomes plus 200. Okay. So now different sign means subtraction. So we will subtract 200 minus 99. That becomes 101. Now out of this, the positive sign is of the greater number is positive. So the answer will also be positive. Now we'll do question number G. Minus 99 plus 200. Right? So minus 99 remains as it is. Plus means plus 200. Now different sign means subtraction again. You see, this is again same as F. So 200 minus 99 gives you 101. Sign of greater, so positive 101. If the answer is positive, there is no need to put the positive sign. But if the answer is negative, you need to put the negative sign. Question number H. Plus 1500 minus 1500. So when there are two minus sign, we write the additive inverse of minus 1500. That becomes plus 1500. So 1500 plus 1500 is 3000. That's your answer number H. So now in the above example and some of the examples which were similar to this, plus 2000 minus 200 gives you 2000 plus 200 as the answer, 2200. So in another words or other words, subtracting a negative number is same as adding its corresponding positive number. That is its additive inverse. You remember this? Additive inverse or just inverse if you remember. The number with the opposite sign. Okay, it is same. That is, we can replace subtraction of a negative number by adding a positive number, which you saw we have done in many examples in the previous exercise we just saw. So in other exercises that you do above, did you notice subtracting a negative number was same as adding the corresponding positive number? There were many such examples, right? Like B and C, D and E, F and G. They were all same, of the same type, and we were getting the same answers. That was done deliberately so that you understand this concept thoroughly well, right? So take a look at the infinite lift above. Does it remind you of the number line? In what ways? Right? So the lift which we saw above in the above picture, it was an infinite lift. It is similar to a number line. Only the thing is we generally draw a horizontal number line. Here this was a vertical number line. That's it. So it's like a vertical number line. The lift is compared with a vertical number line. So if you imagine a number line, it's very easy for you to either add or subtract or compare any numbers. So with this, we will continue this chapter in the next video. Thank you.